Having an awesome start to your day. If you're new, I'm Jessica. Gonna hop in and do a reading. Welcome to my channel, Earth Angel 111. Going to deliver a love message today. And as I hop in, just please be advised, this is my only account. I'm not on all types of social media platforms. You know, when I started this channel years ago, there was no other Earth Angel 111, and now I've noticed quite a few are popping up. So I just want you to be advised, those are not me. I will never contact you asking you to do a personal reading. I will never ask you for anything. My readings are for you to check out here on YouTube. So let me hop in. Remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. So what's the overall energy between you and your person right now, future energy, and then I'm going to pull some love messages. Okay, lots of cards coming out. So this was the first overall energy, the world. So whoever you're dealing with, there definitely could be a distance between you and this person you have just met. You also come from two very different worlds. So whether that be your careers, your outlooks on life, the way that you live your life day to day, or all the above. Wow. This is going to be a very successful union between the two of you. You're meant to grow a lot of prosperity and abundance on your own and in your relationship together. This could also be the fact that you're dealing with someone who is incredibly successful. Kind of funny because at the top of the messages it says business owner and 10 of coins came out. So for some of you, you may be meeting a business owner, or you could be in business with someone, or this could be future energy. 2 of swords and 7 of cups. This is definitely someone who's emotionally balanced, a very stable lover, and most importantly, they do not commit often. This person's really going to be someone that you can count on in love, and most importantly, they're going to be someone that you can look up to. So someone who is not only inspiring, but very much so a lover who really, when they're in a relationship, they're going to make sure that they are someone you can count on. So Saturday's here and single AF. So whoever you're dealing with could be incredibly single at this moment in time, or you could be, and you know, they're ready to jump into a relationship with you. Also with that coming out, you two could have spent a very long time both being single before you met each other. That was Divine's way of preparing you two for this intense union, because you needed to be able to really come to terms with where you were at in life, forgive the past, heal the present, and then get ready to move towards the future. This definitely could be someone you're meant to build a family with. So I Want You right now is here, and your true love. Absolutely beautiful. So whoever you're dealing with, you need to know that this is a union that you can count on. And most importantly, this is someone who's always going to want to spend a lot of time with you. So this person loves your style. They feel like you have a very unique style about you. It is something that they've never seen anyone else pull off. So whether you're the type who wears, like, you know, athletic wear a lot, you could be someone who's got a specific style. You could be very classy, wear dresses, dressed up more often than not. Whoever you're dealing with is a very well-educated individual. So this could be someone who has a university degree, a business degree, a bachelor's degree, something like this. And this could also be your energy as well. So you and your person are very smart individuals. And if you don't find this as your energy, then it's definitely the person that you're coming to be involved with. But yeah, so my dearest love, a love letter came out. Also, too, at this moment in time, Spirit is telling you not to really let others know about the connection starting until you're in a good place, because you may have prematurely told someone close to you about this connection you're starting with another individual, and this person in particular keeps trying to get with your person. Now, in the reader's opinion, in my opinion personally though, this isn't a friend. If a friend truly knew that you were interested in someone, a man or a woman, and they purposely go out of their way to try and take that person away from you, that is not a friend. That is a friend of me. That is a fake friend. So a lot of you need to be aware that at this moment in time, when you start out a connection with someone, keep it to yourself. Don't allow other people to get in the middle of this. Now, this could also be energy that previously happened. Maybe you have a tendency to overshare about your new love connections, and someone could constantly be trying to get with your partners. If that's the case, Spirit's saying learn in this future connection not to be so easily to share with others when you have a connection that's going incredibly well, because this could be what's creating a stagnancy within you. You have someone in your circle who isn't really in your circle. This person wants everything that you have. So it's funny that this came out in love reading, because for some of you, you have someone that tries to literally take partners from you because they want to emulate your life. What they don't realize though is people are all different. So even if you get with that same person that another person wants, the love connection between them will never be the same as it is with you, because you're two different people. So may your connection grow stronger as each day passes. Absolutely beautiful. And this is why Spirit could be trying to guide you at this moment in time to literally not overshare. Do not allow someone else to get in the middle of your connection and cause a stagnancy in it. So I'm going to read this love letter to you. It says, "My dearest love, I haven't even revealed the depths of my emotions to you and already feel like I'm swimming in them. You have captivated my heart in a way that truly no one ever has before. I have a deep knowing and understanding now of what this connection truly is. I love you." So absolutely beautiful. Whoever you're dealing with wants you to know that they are incredibly sure of your union. And most importantly, the fact of the matter is that you two are destined to grow into a beautiful relationship over time. This person loves your body shape. Also, don't mind my nails. I had one break off yesterday and already had a broken one. So I'm going to get to it at some point today. So I regret my decision to walk away. Wow. So a lot of people from your past are going to resurface when you get into this new relationship. And Spirit is trying to tell you to make a clear as day decision. Do you want to go back to someone who did not value you, who did not treat you right the first time? Or do you want to give someone new a chance who really appreciates you and sees you for the genuine person that you are? Because a lot of you needed to realize that whoever this is from your past, you kept giving repetitive chances to them and they were not fully invested in you or your connection. And you deserve someone who truly can't picture their life without you. So beautiful energy in this message. It says, I can't picture a life without you. This is someone who really loves the connection that has been forming between the two of you, because they find you to be someone that not only they can count on, but someone that they've grown to become very fond of and love. And most importantly, you've inspired your person to see a new perspective about life. Like, you've shown them what it means to be able to give yourself to someone unconditionally and them not play around with your emotions. And you could be feeling the same about this person. So your favorite restaurant for dinner, okay, this is someone who's going to want to always take you out on date nights. Maybe you two are in that space already, but I really feel as though this is new love. This is something that's coming up for you. And this person's going to be the type of individual that really feels, you know, a sense of sadness when the two of you aren't together, because they're always going to want to spend time with you. And you literally deserve that. You don't deserve someone who constantly is in one day and out the next. So this new love's going to be a totally different perspective. And it could have a lot of people from your past living in regrets, realizing that they walked away from you before you were truly viewed as the person you are. So maybe you've become a business owner, feminine or masculine, y'all. You could have became a business owner after a series of heartbreaks. And maybe people from your past have come to realize, okay, for some of you, this won't be for all, but regardless, the energy is someone regrets walking away from you. But if you have become successful since going through a series of heartbreaks, that is because people did not value you. People did not see you for the genuine, authentic person that you are. And Ten of Swords is in reverse. A lot of people are realizing that they didn't see the true beauty within you. These are people that were more focused on, you know, an immediate connection. So not able to see what the future holds between them and their person. So you were dealing with a lot of immature lovers in the past. People that were really materialistic, or literally is like, what you see is what you get, right? If you look good, you talk good, that's what they want. But in reality, it's like those same partners you could have had from the past were refusing to see the fact that all people change, all people grow, all people's appearances change. So when you pick a partner, it should never be based on anything like that. It should be based on the heart that they have, the honesty that they carry within themselves, and also too, their drive, their ability to want to succeed, their ability to want to be better. Because when you purposely put yourself in a place of wanting to be better, of wanting to work harder, of wanting to be more successful, that speaks volumes over what someone looks like on the outside. That shows a lot about integrity and willingness to keep moving forward. So yeah, Ten of Swords in reverse. Just know that anyone you had to walk away from in the past really truly wasn't meant for you, and that you were always going to find someone who was. So Ten of Swords is in reverse because Spirit wants you to know that you ending relationships with people who did not see your value was for the better. It allowed you to get away from situations that made you feel stagnant, that made you feel unappreciated, or made you feel blocked. So Seven of Coins is in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Also, too, in the past, you dealt with a lot of untruthful people. So people who talked a good game, but really in reality couldn't back up their words with their actions. And that is why this new love coming in is going to be someone who's honest with you, because Spirit wants to acknowledge the fact that you dealt with a lot of unhonest partners. Like people who would literally see you put up with them lying to you, than you being upset over the truth of who this person was, if that makes sense. So, Hangman, people who were non-committal, people who were selfish. A lot of you had a theme with that. You needed to learn through those partners how to choose self-love in order to find someone who matched that. So absolutely beautiful energy. Seven of Coins in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to clear this up and start a new spread. But yeah, just know that there are people from your past that feel incredibly lost without you, because they realize now that once they walked away from you, you were able to end that chapter and lead yourself towards your true love. So that's the only card I'm going to leave out here. But yeah, whoever this new person is coming in is very well educated and maybe a business owner. So maybe a business that you're aware of. Like, for example, it could be a really cool business that you're aware of that this person owns. And for others of you, this could be someone who owns multiple businesses. Whether that be, you know, someone who is very tech savvy, someone who is in some type of industry, someone who is a creative type. Maybe they have many avenues that way they explore. But whoever this is someone who really is intelligent, and they use their intelligence to create abundance in their life. For example, if this is someone who is a specific niche, their business helps others in some type of way. So you give the best advice. Your person coming in, or whoever you're dealing with currently, feels like you've given them a lot of good advice. Like you've offered this person very much so an ability to be able to see things from a new perspective, which is very interesting to them because they're someone who's extremely analytical. And since knowing you, you've given them a more emotional perspective or approach on love and life. So you're extremely thoughtful is here. Aw. So your person feels like you go out of your way to really be thoughtful towards them, and most importantly to, you know, just encourage them to keep going at times that they don't feel like they can. This is someone who could have texted you initially. It says slide in the DM. So maybe this person you met on social media, you could have messaged them first, or they could message you first. What they want you to know is they feel like you need to allow them to take the lead more. So you're definitely dealing with someone who wants the opportunity to be able to be the alpha or the dominant person in the relationship. Now, kind of funny because body shape came out again. So whoever you're dealing with, feminine or masculine, wants you to know that they're quite a fan of your curves, of your shape. So whether you feel like you need to change anything or not, this person wants you to know that's absolutely not the case. You are amazing just the way that you are. And there's not a thing that they would want to change about you if they could. They feel like they dreamed up their dream partner and you walked into their life. Wow. Nine of Cups, you are a complete wish fulfillment to this new love interest. A lot of you may not have really kind of dove into a more physical connection with this person yet. It could be that you two are strictly getting to know each other on a more platonic level, or this person is slowly building up the courage to make things more romantic between you. Whoever this is very much so someone with a slow burn. So they take their time. They're not going to just rush into a connection. They're really going to make themselves almost be like more standoffish, if that makes sense, because they like to test people's true purposes for wanting to be with them, especially if this person is someone who's a very incredibly successful business owner. Like, they've dealt with a lot of people who aren't in their life for the right reasons. So this is someone who really is almost going to give you a Q&A without you knowing that you're getting a Q&A. You know, they're going to keep tabs on you on the low to make sure that you are who you say you are. You're there for the right reasons. You're trying to love them for the right reasons. And most importantly, that you are going to stick around for the right reasons. So King of Coins, you could definitely be dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And with Nine of Cups, there's water energy as well. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of masculine energy here though. So majority of you are dealing with a divine masculine. Sagittarius here as well. So you could possibly be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius. So it says, I wrote you a letter but never sent it. So this is someone who feels like they're a lot better with their words than actually getting in front of someone and communicating. They could come across as incredibly shy. You may not know this about this person because they exude confidence, whether that be through their business or their social media or just like their online presence. But in person, this person is extremely introverted. They could be extremely quirky. I feel like this is someone who could really love, you know, specific niches. Like they love to play video games or they love sports. This is someone who just really is someone who invests their all into whatever it is they're passionate about, their passion hobbies. So eyes, they were initially attracted to you for none other than your eyes. So that's really refreshing energy to see, because in the past you could have dealt with people who were not interested in you for any other reasoning, but this person feels a natural drawn to your eyes. So they think you have absolutely beautiful eyes. You could have piercing green eyes, piercing blue eyes, something like this, but they love your eyes. So really beautiful. Wow. So divine feminine, y'all. A lot of you are a divine feminine watching, and this is just your confirmation. And for the masculines watching, you may be dealing with a divine feminine. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, this is a person who knows that you two have a lot more in common than anyone else they've ever dated. Like, the simple fact of the matter is you are someone who sees them for who they are without all the extras. So if this person is someone who has a really nice car, a really nice house, or a really successful business, you don't see them for that. And they know that within your connection, especially if it's a newer connection, they see that. So Pisces, you could be dealing with a Pisces. This person could be Pisces, or you could be Pisces. Lips. So this person's a huge fan of your facial features. Between your eyes and your lips, those are the two things that attracted them to you. Specifically, could be in that order, your eyes and your lips. If you spent time with this person as friends first, okay, this person wants you to know that they miss your dinner and movie dates. And kind of funny, because earlier it said your favorite restaurant for dinner. So this is someone who wants to be able to treat you. They want to be able to take you out for a beautiful meal and also end it in a romantic date. So no matter how much time passes, you will always hold a special place in this person's heart. That's what they want you to know. And that they will always have love for you. So it's really giving for a lot of you that this connection has been one that started, then stopped, then has started again. And maybe in the past, you two never really were able to get things off the ground. It could be that this person was more focused on their business at the time, or kind of remaining closed off from relationships based on their past hurts. So, wow, this is your divine counterpart. Absolutely beautiful, y'all. Your true love and your divine counterpart. A lot of you have been waiting for this person to come in and sweep you off your feet. Spirit's saying they're here. Gemini is here, okay? So Pisces and Gemini specifically are the two signs that came out in Sagittarius. You or your person could be any of those signs. And it says, I post on my story just so you'll watch it. So I feel like a lot of you are definitely dealing with someone who really is savvy on social media. You may not be someone who is, or you could both be. But yeah, whoever this is, they post specifically hoping that you're still paying attention, you know, wanting to make sure that you are the first still to show up for them. Because this person receives a lot of attention on social media, but it's like you're their favorite. Whenever they see a notification like, oh, there goes Bae, like baby all up in there, sliding in the DMs, or baby all up in there sending a like this person really appreciates that about you. So they love how confident you are as well. Absolutely love when this card comes out. You're dealing with someone who not only finds you to be extremely alluring, attractive, intelligent, emotionally intelligent, but they love that you exude confidence. So this could be you that initially had reached out to this person, because allow me to take the lead more here. So whoever this is wants an opportunity with you to allow them to just be more upfront with you, to be the person to take the lead. Because this person is very well educated, so they could really take their time in love. Like they take a more, I would say, a more intelligent approach versus a more physical approach. So this is someone who's going to want to have a lot of conversations with you before they are in a space to be in a vulnerable, physical, intimate relationship with you. So we make such an amazing team, it says. So awesome. I feel like a lot of you guys, this is someone who you're building up a bond with currently, or maybe you even work with this person or are going to in the near future. So everyone else notices too. It brings me a great sense of peace. We balance each other. So your person wants you to know that they feel as though you two really balance each other in such a beautiful way. And most importantly, in the past, this person is someone who really kind of wanted to know who wasn't truly for them. And they were guided away from certain people towards your relationship. So this is someone who could really spend a lot of time in prayer or a lot of time in deep thought. So wow, 10 of coins came out again, y'all. That came out at the beginning of the reading. So double confirmation with 10-10 as well. Endings, transformations, and new beginnings between you and this person. So you two both had to go through a very significant ending in your previous relationship in order to find each other. Or in order to consider each other, because maybe you both aren't your usual type. But you know, life is too short to have a usual type, because usually the type that you have ain't never the person that's your divine counterpart. So 6 of Wands, feeling right now like the passion between the two of you is uncharted territories, extremely flirtatious with you. This person just wants to spend all day with some type of witty banter. So you two could text a lot, send each other messages a lot, or this is going to be future energy. This is someone who really is all about the slow burn, the slow romantic attraction building. It's like the build up, the suspense before jumping into a relationship with you is what this person quite admires in any connection, and especially with you. So 5 of Wands, 3 of Coins. Lots of different energies here. So whoever you're dealing with is definitely someone who has a lot of different energies in their birth chart. They don't specifically just have one sun, moon, rising sign. This is someone who could have a very big mix. So for example, fire energy, air energy, and water energy, or earth energy, or all 4. There's a lot of each energies out in a spread, and that doesn't usually happen. So 3 of Coins to the 10 of Coins as well. Your person is someone who's incredibly self-made. They built themselves up from nothing into whatever it is that they currently have success in their life. And this person's very proud of that. You're dealing with someone who knows that they want to be able to constantly be the one to pursue their love interests. So this could throw them off about you, because you could be someone who's usually used to pursuing your lovers. They want you to just like back off, let them take the lead with you. So 10 of coins and 3 of coins. You're definitely as well someone who could be changing your career in the current moment. If that's the case, your person is very supportive of that. They may be cheering you on behind the scenes and you may not be fully aware of that. So posting on their story just so you'll watch. I'm going to use a second deck here to pull. And let's see what that could be. Post on your story just so you'll watch. Whoa. Wow, so the Hierophant. So this is someone who views you as a potential marriage partner in the long run. Also, too, they love your core values and beliefs. So you are an incredibly spiritual being who really has a different outlook on life. You could be someone who truly believes in reincarnation, heaven, the universe. And also, too, the fact of the matter is that, like, the energy you put out is what you get in return. So your person feels like they're constantly trying to put out some type of positive energy on their story, on their social media for you to kind of catch eye of. So if this person knows, for example, you are very connected to God, they may be posting about God or, you know, prayer, something like this. And it's literally to see if they can captivate you even more. So, wow, 2 of Pentacles, the Moon, and Justice. This person may have gone through recently a divorce ending or a custody battle behind the scenes you may not know about. They may have a child that they don't really share with a lot of people about, okay? Or they maybe had a family in the past and they don't share this with many people. But with Justice coming out, it shows that this person went through some type of court situation, whether it be custody, divorce, settlements, something in the recent past, and they were successful. So also too, this is why they've really taken a distance from you, because they were going through things you may not have known about behind the scenes. So the Moon is here. This is it. There's a lot of things about this person you still haven't fully come to know. So be aware of this energy. It isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is just giving way that this person has shown themselves, a side of themselves to you, but not giving you the full picture or the full story. So for example, if this person was in a long-term marriage in the past, or they did have a family with someone else, this may be something they don't feel comfortable expressing to you yet, but it doesn't mean it didn't happen. So with the 2 of Pentacles, this person could have either been married for 2 years and walked away, okay? Or they had 2 children with someone and walked away. But either way, this person is the one who ended their last connection. And double Earth energy here, so you could definitely be dealing with an Earth sign. This person could have 2 children that you don't know about or you have yet to meet. So let me pull one more for Justice. What could Justice pertain to with this new love interest? Whoa, the Tower. Queen of Coins. Yeah, so they were married to someone. You may not know that. This person was married in the past and the relationship did not work out based on mutual differences. So this person could be a very private person that you're involved with. 2 of Cups in reverse. They just couldn't see eye to eye. So it doesn't look like there was any infidelity or anything in their last relationship. But whoever you're dealing with dealt with someone who really just wasn't able to appreciate them. With the Tower there was some type of significant ending or drama that occurred in their relationship that was not expected or not something they thought would have ever happened. And the fact that it happened left this person's world completely like shook up or upside down. So for a very long time, your person's actually been single and could have been going through this behind the scenes. I feel like this is someone who promised themselves after they went through this relationship stagnancy that they were never going to get married again, but something convinced them to. So the fact of the matter is this person convinced themselves to, you know, just overlook any type of difficulties they had gone through with someone else and forgive themselves for the relationship not working out. Because it doesn't seem like anything but mutual differences. And maybe this person fought for this relationship or marriage longer than they should have. So karmic energy, whoever this person was dealing with in the past was their karmic cycle to complete. And it looks like they've really completed this cycle. So that's how they came into their abundance as well. This person started to invest all their time or resources into building a brand or business for themselves after a ending. So new beginnings, absolutely beautiful. So what your person wants you to know, collective, is there is a new beginning that's about to occur between you two in this relationship. And they want you to know that they feel like it's about time that you two really get your relationship off the ground and come to a place of peace and acceptance, and most importantly, a mutual of understanding of where you want this relationship to go. This person hasn't decided whether or not they would ever get married again, but they feel like you are someone that they'd be willing to change their perspective on for. So this has them fully aware that there's something about you. You were sent in to heal this person after this ending that they went through, and they're incredibly grateful for you, for the love that you give them, and most importantly, for the new solid future between the two of you. So any advice would be to allow your person to come in and really take the lead with you, and realize that this person finds you to be extremely thoughtful in the way that you take care of them, in the way that you speak to them, in the way that you pay a lot of attention to them. Or, you know, some of you could even be the type of person who goes out of your way to make your person feel seen, heard, and appreciated. And they really love that about you. But if anything, especially if you're the feminine watching, let your person take the lead. They want to show you how much that they can give you that love back. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Thank you so much for watching. Go ahead, hit that like button, and subscribe. If you are new, I am Earth Angel 111. Have a great day.